gentlemen, welcome to another Sunday afternoon and welcome to Bar Talk. This evening we are going to be talking about the man Gyptian. We caught up with him recently and it's amazing the information I got from him and just how profound a poet. Plus a lot more to do with him as far as new music, and we just had a good chat. So I'll tell you more about that right after this. Welcome back to Bar Talk. And of course, Bar Talk is a production, a Moment to Remember studio where we do all things photo, video, and print. So if you have a passport picture or you have your next major event, give us a call. We'll be sure to talk to you about your event. We like to say here, don't talk to us initially about how much it costs. We like to know whether or not, what's a vision and whether or not we can help you to make your vision a reality. And most time we do. And then we'll talk about what it takes to make that reality come through. And in addition, this program is brought to you on the number one platform for all things Jamaica. It's called Jamaicans.com. So it's Facebook/Jamaicans.com. Jamaicans.com. We are viewed not just by Jamaicans, but we are viewed by people all over the world. So make sure you check us out. So yeah, back to what we were talking about, the man himself, Gyptian. And if you ever wondered who's this name Gyptian, because initially he has been, it's amazing that he has been around for so long. So let me just give you a quick peek of just who Gyptian is, if you remember this song.
Mm, yeah, and girl, me want for you all, yo. Put me arms right around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me.
You remember that? Gal, make me hold you, put my arms all around you, so forth. I will talk to you a little bit more about that because initially, back in the day when you sang something like that, especially if you're a church boy like yours truly, people would say, boy, you're being secular, you're being this, you're being that. But there's some poetry to it. And when we talked to him, we had a chance to just listen how you can use that, but all the sentiments that's inside what seems to be a purely physical song can be. Now, like I said, we caught up to him because he has he has music out. He has two new songs and an upcoming album that is sure to please most people. So we caught up with him at Highland Island Space in the Brown Mall, and it's a museum. It's one of a kind museum for the Caribbean. And just listen a bit. You can see the introductions and everything right here.
Put us on the map along with our athletes. And anytime we see them, we have to celebrate them. Ensure that they know that they're extremely special.
And get the music across, like always some other people worldwide, music, people support. We Jamaican, all islanders, no matter which side you come from, you know reggae, you know dancehall, you know R&B, but hey, put some something over our side. But always a customer sometime, you forgive me, because I said, oh, so much work put in and how much of the sales that. And you go and look back some other people's sales, it way up. You don't want to get bad mind, right? Right? You want to get bad mind? No, so don't support the thing, yo. So I've been sounding at this tone, but in a real way. And we said these are some serious time from then. People them break us in the market and say it's going out there. We come on for the first time, but it's no. Because of music. When we see the plane fly over every just said, well, you're Jamaicans here, the man said earlier on. Based on the first airplane we used to see. You understand? Till Jack guide and protect us and make us become an artist. We sing Portmore Talent Surge. And one suit you, can you believe it? I have more clothes on my head, don't get it twisted. But I stepped out in one suit. Reason I can tell the world I never did. If I could be able to change multiple suits on the mission, I never get comfortable. You get? But when I have one suit of clothes, I have to wash it every 3 days, sometimes 2. When everybody are complaining about the sun in a Portmore, for me it was okay. because it dry your sun, your clothes fast. You understand? 20, 30 minutes, your clothes dry. Just the waist down, and we're gonna from Mr. Wang's studio. Can you believe it? This is the boy. And in this, there's no attack on all you beautiful people, important people, because of the music. But hey, I just one little thing, music shatter. I will genuinely support. Because as me I say, I wanna do this. You guys. All of the fans and everybody are gonna do this. But hey, come on man. Little sense now kill man. We buy designer shoes, we buy designer shirt, all brief and panties and bras. Come on man. Little sense. Buy some designer music now man. Understand? Some designer record.
And so it's a little bit animated about he's been a little bit animated about the fact that we need to support our musicians and our artists, generally speaking. And that was one of the points that he made all through the night. And it is so true. And I mentioned to him sometime in the conversation that, listen, we tend to laud people after they succeed. And yes, he's Jamaican, but we do not support the development of these folks. Like he says, we go ahead and we buy clothes, we buy shoes, we buy designer this, but we don't support the upcoming artists. And so one of his message at his signing was all about, just supporting our local folks. And talking about the support, I'll be telling you that these 2 songs that he has coming up will be on VP Records. And if you look up somewhere up here in the QR code, he will be, I get my things mixed up. You can get straight to that website, but don't go now. Just listen to some of the conversations we had with him, because it was a very interesting conversation about the music, the man, and just who he is. And one of the things I love about him, just like when we spoke to Shaggy. Shaggy is, the first person to tell you, say he's a ghetto boy. Growing Raytown, mother raised him up. Grandmother was the second mother in his life, and the second mother who fathered him in his life. And that's how these guys made it. Same thing with this gentleman, as far as telling you, not afraid of humble beginnings, but the music is their mission. Now, I spoke to him, like I said, at Island Space Museum, and that he had some really good things to say about music. And I saw him in a different light, because sometimes we see these reggae artists and we see them as very frivolous and larger than life and don't care. But there's method to the music. Take a listen to him as I introduce him, and he introduced himself to us on HailUpJamaicans.com and so forth. Go ahead.
Self Gyptian, and listen. We talked to Shaggy last week, and a couple of people in the room here know about we talked to Shaggy, and I laughed at him. I said, Shaggy was the man who salt a lot of man in him talk when they bring out, it wasn't me, because everybody, the ladies, them know the line already. I think, I was laughing to myself today, I'm coming down. You give every man who never have a line. Girl, I want to hold you. Somebody said, put my arms around. Any man never had no lyrics in mind could at least get a couple lines from you and make a lyrics, So welcome to Jamaicans.com. And Jamaicans.com, like I mentioned to you, is a show that has Jamaicans from all over the world watching. And we play a game sometime that we think is a joke and we take it for granted. And it turns out that some people are not Jamaicans. So don't laugh if I say to you, if you're a real Jamaican, you're a fake Jamaican. Okay? Because we find out that sometimes. But talk to us. Tell us where in Jamaica you're from and so forth. If you have the one, I tell the government name. If not, you don't have to.
Well, good, you can Google Gyptian still, but through the parish road, I'll tell you as this. Come from a place called King Western. Rural side of St. Andrew.
King Western.
Yes.
In near Lavance Tavern?
Right there, sir.
Because I Lavance Tavern, all my family come from.
Yes, on the rural side of St. Andrew, up another nice, quiet, subtle,
Yes.
nice area. So pretty much, and from there I went to Portmore, and pursued the career.
The career.
And start from there.
All right, so let me talk to you a little bit of career as we move quickly into current still. Let's back up a bit. I remember when I used to go Woolmers every Thursday evening, we used to jump the fence and go up at that place there on where they look at Cox. Cox had a studio up now, somewhere behind Crossroad in an area. I can't remember the name. Coxon Studio, and Black Hawk was responsible. Everybody want voice a tune. I'm go a couple of times, and mother said, boy, I'm not catching a church on Sunday, boy. You can't go back to school. So that was the end of my hope. So, but how you started?
Well, pretty much was like it was ordained.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my father, like I love follow through my father.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because my father started out with the sound system.
Ah.
You know, fed that on. So pretty much was musical inclined from then. Singing in church. My mom is a big Christian in a church. Christianity.
No, but like mine too, but mine tell me some I can't sing. That's the funny thing. I will come to you a little more because my mother said if you're in the church you can't sing secular song. But your mother encourage you.
Well, my mother and your mother different.
Yeah.
You understand? My mother, actually, I went through the same thing, similar to what you went through.
Yeah.
But that was my auntie, Uncle Trevor. Uncle Trevor. Yeah, I rap me your soul, rest in peace.
Yeah.
But, I mean, growing away, I was brought up. It's more like a liking. If I don't know if you watch the Underworld, this movie they call the Underworld there. I liking, you know, coming things so totally different from the
Yes, yeah.
and the vampires. You know, they're my enemy. Mm-hmm. So pretty much I will be like I like it. You understand? Because my family, my mother and father, before we come in the picture, they weren't friends. You understand? The one family wasn't friends like that. Like some people think they're better than some people. And some people are follow a certain regime. Because my father would have been Catholic. You understand? My mother would have been like a Pentecostal and Baptist.
Hand clapping, foot stamping, roll out. Got you.
So, you know, so when we come in the picture, was like, you know.
It's now a mix.
Yeah, everybody big, but at the same time, we choose whatever we choose because we sing at the church house. You understand? And we also sing in the dance hall with the father. Because the father has a sound system for that tone. So there's no way nobody could tell me that me can't go sing.
Yeah.
And there's no way my mother will tell me not go sing.
Can't go to church. You had a good balance then.
So pretty much we grew up like that. So I say the liking. So pretty much it was an inborn thing.
That's deep. That's deep. Yeah.
So with me doing music, it was a must. Once I chose it.
Yeah.
You know, and all the choices.
Because either the side, whether the sound system or the church, it got music. I got music.
I remember this. I was singing at church and the pastor would take the fire phone from me and remind
the fire phone?
Say, remember that you're in a church. Mr. Fitz's soul rest in peace. You know, and the type of youth this. Me a pass. Dance all lesson, stage show go on, whatever it is, I go hold the fire phone. I'm going to match the place.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm an entertainer even more than an artist. I love to entertain. I love people having a nice time.
Awesome.
You understand? But when I not work, don't leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm a little bit like that myself. When I take up my camera, I'm like the life of the party. But when everything done and everybody gone, let me go sit down on corner with a drink and leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm doing enough right this.
Exactly. I noticed that even today, after you started out with the domino everybody and you were embraced and immersed in the crowd, and afterward you have to just sec a little bit. Question I have for you with the music, because the same song of Girl I Wanna Hold You and so forth, I squeeze y'all, this is the tightest hole I ever feel in my life. On surface, talk to me about your music, because most of your music has been about romance and love and so forth. And my mother would have probably think same scandalous because we might talk about the woman them. But if you listen to the music, anybody folks go listen to him that music from what? How many years ago was that? 04. It talk about, boy, you will love your care, you want a woman for care. When you feel the vibe, you respond. Talk to me about that a little bit, because a lot of your songs have that. If people don't look at the superficial thing about wine and grind and the video upon the girl on the back of the car, anyway, them look good anyway, right? You know, on the bike. There's a deeper thing to it. Talk to me about that. And it's a special understanding that this is still Women's Month.
Yes, Women's Month right through.
Yeah.
You have 13 months, a woman must save it. But I mean, for me, it's all about being versatile.
Yes.
I mean, pick up words carefully because
One second, because I thought as a teacher we used to do language arts. I know the power of the juxtaposition in our words. And when they talk about hold me, feel me all around me, and then talk about if you want a woman to care you, and you will care her in return. If you show me, I will show you. It's more than just a physical. So am I reading right with that?
well, if it's that way, if it's a way that I am thinking, when I hear my reply, you're thinking, well, that's it.
That's the thing.
You understand?
It's poetry. It's up to interpretation. Yeah, it's art.
It's hard, and I mean vice versa. But it doesn't matter what people want to say. It's all about what public can play. You understand? Publicly, because we don't want to have our music where we can't play. So we have to find words. And
Yes.
ways how to put it there.
Creatively.
You get me?
Creatively.
So pretty much, it's our creativity.
Jamaicans.
Well, welcome back, folks. Now you really understand when I talk about the poetry of the music and how the music. If you talk to any one of these artists, you realize that some of the things that we think are just vain thoughts have serious meaning to it, and sometimes you have to dig deeper to understand. I also understand the background of the artists for which who wrote the songs or the poetry or whatever it is. I just want to say hi to some folks. I realize that we have Joe Thomas, Erica J. Online. Hi there, Dehanna. Dehanna said, hello everyone. It's a long weekend here, hanging out with parents, spouse, and toddler. Love that song. Heard it, had us moving on the dance floor. Well, I tell you what, right up here, I think, I'm having to mix. So it's up here. Oh, up here, right, P? Right up here. Yes, is where the barcode is. You can sample some of the music that is there. Just want to let you know again that this is brought to you by Moment to Remember and Jamaicans.com. And Moment to Remember has done something after much request by so many folks. We have actually just started a Bar Talk YouTube channel. Just started about a month or two. We haven't been stocking much things on the channel, but you can go to YouTube and watch all of the past episodes just in case you miss them by going to youtube.com at Bar Talk by M2R. So that's 2, right? So it's youtube.com, or you just go YouTube. Just go to YouTube and just type in your search bar at Bar Talk by M2R. Am I correct, PJ? At Bar Talk by M2R. And listen, it's a new channel. We probably have about 10 subscribers, so forth. Just like us, subscribe for us so that we can continue to put this out there, and you can recommend a friend. One of the things people have always asked us is that how can we see this thing if a friend doesn't have Facebook and then you had to send them a link and something like that. So we're just making it more open for you, and we really appreciate that. Maxine says, so true. This would be echoed by Bob Marley, who was celebrating Jamaica only after. Maxine, thank you for always joining in. But yes, we have a way of celebrating, because I mentioned it parts in the interview that you'll see come up. Because growing up in Jonestown and Trenchtown in the days as a little kid, people got the impression that Bob Marley was like a madman with a guitar and a dreadlocks man, because back in the days, if you had dreads, you were dreaded, you know. And so he had a guitar on his back walking up by Calvary Cemetery area, and people think, didn't understand that there's a poet, there's a star living in him. And so we appreciate that. Alexandra Dragon is watching. Daphne Fernandez is watching. Justin Shady Grady is watching. Tasha Dennis is watching. Shay Roberts is watching. Maxine Hilton, Sandra Brooks. So many of you are watching. Do me a favor. just share this with a friend, please. Share it with a friend. Let them come on and watch a Sunday evening and enjoy themselves. As we continue, what I promised though, and we have access to this from VP Records, that we can play some of the music. So not only if you want to know what the new music is like, let me just give you a taste of. So PJ, I'm just going to ask you, I don't know how long that track is. There are two tracks, two songs on it. One is Room for Two Only, and there's another one, Hot Gal. So right now, we'll start with a Room for Two Only.
Would love to know you better. So tell me, what are you doing later? We can walk down the street, sir. To know ya. We could party for the night while we gaze into the sky by each other's side. While her hands holding tight, my hands all over you. You don't matter where to go, as long as I'm touching you. Say you want me to. Say you're willing to do. 'Cause I wanna see you. Ooh. There's only room for two, and that's me.
Yeah. That's just a sample in a room for two. We're not giving the whole song, but you can go see that by just copying that link up there and go. And one of the things we're talking about nowadays, the difference of music is not like back in the day where you go buy a record. It's all about streaming the music now. And because of that, it is so easy for people to just copy music. You listen to music and you beg a copy from your friend now. Your friend download it and you share it with your friend. And don't understand that you are destroying the business for the entertainer, for that person who has put the thought, the life, the strength into it. So much that you're doing that you probably don't even realize when you decide to illegally stream the music. And so this is a continuing discussion amongst artists. And so we'll continue the discussion now with Gyptian. But listen, don't go away. Listen to listen to what we were saying, and I just want you to really share it with a friend. Let them know that this is serious business. I know in bar talk we sometimes talk about man or woman, and we talk about all kind of thing. But this is something that affects us as far as a people and as far as an industry, because our like track and field ours is blown off the roof. But music from Jamaica has always been a staple for a lot of our folks. We're known worldwide for that. The problem is that everybody else take our music and use our music, and it's something you'll hear Gyptian talk about, and everybody else support that person. So we have music that we started that has gone to other places, and they have supported the music, their artists, and we find ways to, using a Jamaican term, bandulu the music by not paying for it. Let's continue with this discussion with Gyptian. And I'll play the other song for you, Hot Gal, after this. Okay.
It's probably why music is in the state of it is now. Everything to rap. So there is no puzzle, there is no quiz to figure out. Can you remember people sing about Selfish long time?
I just about Sparrow selfish. And you could
understand?
never accuse Sparrow being sexual because everything in talk about selfish.
Talk about how you cook selfish,
Selfish sweet.
how you eat selfish.
Yeah.
Well, I him that.
Yes.
We know we always stay true to record.
Yes.
Because we came out with songs like, these are some serious times.
Yeah.
Mama no cry.
Yeah.
What a palace.
Yes.
You understand? And they go, now let go, etc., etc. As we reach now.
Yeah.
So we have certain things where we have to maintain. A role model is not an easy role.
Yes,
And when you is a role model, you have to always remember about other people pick.
that's true.
Why, whatever you want, get too much revenue, being explicit and bring in, you don't really go too long. Because you're not gonna really have no core when the race done.
And the value concept, the value added over the years, when people realize, for example, Spur, you mentioned Spur, 'cause I will tease people about it. When you think about, Spurs is what I like, or the taste something out of place. There's not, even though you're thinking something, you can't say
Your
nothing.
business is your opinion.
Is
But
your-
the song say, this is a tropical rhythm.
Yes.
So no matter how you want pour it, or you want drink it, what you want pour it down to, if you want throw it out of the back and put it in a one, whatever you want. Was tropical rhythm.
And nothing you can't touch.
That's it.
Wow. Talk to me now about the current music that we had a wonderful time outside. And I noticed the energy and the enthusiasm of the people who participated. What are we to expect? And how much differ? There are two questions. What are we to expect? How much different is it from your older anthology then?
2023.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. It's 2023.
Okay. What is it? What's para? Yes.
Every year from me now, because this is how I live now.
Mm-hmm.
As is. You understand? Whatever music you see I release, no.
Yeah.
For 2023, that is what I'm dealing with.
That's
The music, for me, I do real hard. It speaks for itself.
yes.
So from your seat, whatever you want to mesmerize about, or what you want to look into it and see, whatever, that is it. That's the feel. It's more like, I cook my food all the while, everybody wonder, why my spice? Can't clever spice.
Yeah, spice. Yeah. Yeah, but I something they change it up
So-
based on your taste.
So pretty much now, we know of something 2023. 2023. You see 2025 because then time ever come again.
Mm-hmm.
And some still like music at space for marinate
Yeah.
and soaking and people and everything. So whatever now you guys getting now in 2023, this is what Gyptian coming with.
But is there any parallel? Is there any similarity between 2004 and 2000?
No.
No.
Never get back 2004. Because I already did 2004. You will never get 2005. I already did 2005. Sometimes some people will be saying, sing already some song like Serious Time. Go play. There's a song like Serious Time.
Got you.
So go play. You understand? I use up my versatility. I'm versatile enough to think. I create enough. Because I am not the one who come to music and follow what everybody in the music doing. Because I never saw me come in music. I come change. Whenever I appear in the music, I change. Whatever go on in, whatever you see currently going on, once I come in,
Mm-hmm.
that now have nothing to do with me. What I come with now to the table, that's what matters to me. Until I get my fans and everybody up on board. So
Awesome.
pretty much, you won't get a holy from me again. Because I already did a holy.
Well, yeah.
You won't get a mama no cry. I already do a mama don't cry. You understand? Even if I sing 10 more mama songs. If I sing 10 more songs where subliminally I'm punching at you, but you can't say it because
Yes.
subliminal. You can't
It's
put
again,
it.
it's
You
all that
understand?
creativity of the
It's all about
poet
it.
inside of you.
Yeah.
Good.
So with me, it was 2023. 2023, we're going to attack the board now. What we're going to do? The first thing I always remember is an Egyptian. This is Gyptian. Somebody we can't just come with something. You understand?
Got you.
I always have to have whatever it is exact. Because we are trendsetter. You understand? We are people who put melodies in our music where other people follow.
Mm.
You understand? So for we know now, so when you say 2023, this is 2023 me.
Just come look and see
Just
what
come
come and see it.
Come look, as I guarantee you will like what you receive.
And on that
You
note,
understand?
and
Sure.
on that note, then you said something outside that got me thinking when you talk about the fact that people need to support the music and support the artists. And I remember as I look at Jonestown, brother, Bob Marley was a madman with a guitar upon him back.
Remember I say
But-
black art, you know?
Yeah.
Don't you see a dread in our man relaxing him, a black art.
Yeah, and so nobody appreciated him until somebody else appreciate it out of port. So what would you tell the people right now, and the Jamaicans that come and the people forward, based on what some of the things you said a while ago about supporting the music, what would you suggest to them in terms of actively supporting the music and how they can participate in Egyptian music right now?
It might sound away. Stop abusing the situation because you can't. Uplift it. You understand? Make it what it's supposed to be. Make it what you guys complain about. Make it past that. You understand? Like it's simple. Talking this never mean nothing much enough. But at least we are safe.
Well, what would you tell them that they need to do from like to this evening? Because one of the things you mentioned is about getting on Instagram or getting on the website and make sure that they buy the music. Is that
Just simple, man. Because you guys are, especially, we can't even talk about other people. We talk about our music. And we have a strong one. And nowhere else we can see if it's dying. Whether we like it or whether we want to whatever it is. You all know I don't give up. You know that. So it's all about get with the program. Stop capping and start really shopping. You understand? Start support the cause. If you want, if you really do this, if you want to do that, instead you all are criticize and this and that with artists. Support the music. At least I can criticize them.
especially the poetic artists and the artists that give something for think about.
Even myself, my one more than the rest of people. You understand? But at least support the thing. Like, even when they were them just say they get a silver for one of the new song in England. Yeah, do some England vibes to man. Them just give me silver. Why you like give thanks to the people that must love by the music.
Awesome.
You understand? You know, but I mean, really, if you support a skilly bang, recall some people. Really buy music.
Yes.
Like literally spend the cents out of the dollar and buy his music.
And stop thief it and stop
You
there.
know, fan? Literally buy the music. Don't wait till you get it after somebody something for burn or get a free download. Like buy the music. If you say it's a true,
That's how we eat.
yes. Buy the music. So that means that on the same one, you guys don't have to say, oh, I can't believe back then he used to be this person and now him do have rent money. Not even a house, you know, rent money.
But you play music by your phone when you buy it.
It's that recurring theme. Buy the music, buy the music. If nothing you heard from this interview with Gyptian is buy the music. I do apologize. I realize that the sound is coming in low for some people. It's a little bit of technical difficulties we have there. We've tried to iron it out. Hopefully it's a little bit better by we turning it up, but that's what we have at the time. Erica J says buy the music as well as concert tickets if you can, if you are able. And Erica, I totally agree with you because too many people want the word in our community, especially in South Florida. I don't know about the rest of the place. I can only talk about South Florida. Is what me having a comp ticket. You know, everybody wants a comp ticket. Artists don't eat if you have given out so many comp tickets. It's just one of the things that we can't do. And so I'm here to help to support the artists. And even as a photographer myself, I understand everybody wanted to do it for the, what do you call it again? PJ, do it for PJ and I are the only ones in the studio today. Just bless up at all time for her. But yes, do it for the word I try to remember. Some people, in other words, for the exposure. And it's only so many exposure you can have in the same community. And so many times you can play a song or go to, like an artist go and sing at a concert for charity. They still have to eat. And that's the recurring thought that went into that. Again, like I said, this and other shows from Bar Talk can be found on YouTube now. We just started a YouTube channel. And if you're watching now, we just want to ask that you just go on once you're finished. Or while you're watching this, go on YouTube and to look for at Bar Talk by M2R. At Bar Talk by M2R. And just subscribe and just like so at least we can bring more of this content to the folks. Well, like I tell you, Egyptian has been around from a while. For a while, he's from 2004. First song was around 2000. His breakaway song 2010, and now he has a new album. And I promise you guys that I would give you a little bit more of the music. So here we go with the music again. It's two songs. And this time, if it doesn't come from the top to the second song, because we're trying to play them, they're on one track, and we're trying to a teaser track, and we're trying to play them through to the second. If it doesn't come up to the second, we're just going to play from the first song is Room for Two Only. You know, you take what you mean from that, and the second one is Hot Gal. And the poet's vision of hot gal is that every woman is a hot gal. And the hot gal, it's funny, we get attached to words, but rather than get attached negatively to the word gal, it's just like the hee-haw people, Haley Billy people call people women by different kind of names, and they get away with it in the do-si-do gal and what have you. Hot gal is just another expression, and some women don't like to be regarded as a gal, but again, I do apologize. But the artist says what he's talking about is that every woman can be a hot girl, and all she has to do all she has to become a hot girl is to be a hot girl. So he said, all you got to do is step out. Okay, let's listen to the music.
Hot girl walk out, wine, bumps. Boy, hot girl walk out, wine, bumps. Boy, hot girl walk out, wine, bumps. Boy, hot girl walk out. Girl feel wine on bumps, pan body. Girl a jump up like she a Bugs Bunny. Good pussy girl, they get enough money. Maga girl, you know them both already. Let me say wine, bumps. Boy, hot girl walk out. Exotic, not dark. From a clap, I just clap it. Wine and bounce and do what you feel. Shake up your ass, see your breast is real. Mr. Kiana, a bounce and a turn and a twist and a stack. Shake, bounce, shake. Boy, hot girl walk out. 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 Shake, and bounce, shake. Boy, hot girl walk out. Why not shake up your hot sexy body? Anything you
Hot gal. Last song, Hot Gal. For older folks like us and the party and many of you are here and you'll be seeing that for the first time because it's just released on the 19th. So 2 days ago, all this information has been released. But VP Records and the man himself, Richard Lou, gave us the opportunity to be able to play this and to share this with you. And just a reminder, I got the wrong side again. I'm at the right side. The QR code here, if you want to stream the music, is right up there. Just make sure, PJ's making sure I have the right code to stream the music. And so we had a third part, and this is where the conversation got serious, because my pet peeve as always has been the fact that our music has deteriorated into a point where there is, I keep using the word poetic from the get-go. And it's been, for me, it's always about poetry. Like we talk about Sparrow. Anybody here know me, know I always talk about the the artistry of the mighty Sparrow when you talk about Saltfish. And you can make the connotations to any which way you want. And all these good major artists have had their singers have had the ability to say something that has a so-called raunchy connotation, but you're never able to literally take them to court and say this is, in other words, slackness, because whatever, in the case of Mighty Sparrow and Saltfish, anything he says about Saltfish is what I like. I like the taste, although the smell is sometimes out of place. That applies to Saltfish. And no matter what you do, you cannot, it's creativity that make you think one way, like Gyptian say, it's all about what you think. And he reiterated that he says something one way, and it makes sense to someone one way, and it makes somebody say, man, this man crazy the other way. And so that's fine. But my pet peeve, back to that, is that nowadays, and Gyptian himself said so, is that we have lost the ability to be creative. Everything is just raunchy, slack, and out there. And the funniest thing is that that's the society we live in, that they just don't want the subtleties, the more raw and in your face it is the more, I hate to say it, some of the younger generation has gotten to it. And I spoke to him about how do you remain relevant in a time like that, and listen to what he had to say.
You play music by your phone when you buy.
You understand?
Any last
So,
words?
just
For,
like you see, Nigerian music becomes the music now.
yes. Afrobeats.
Piano is black music now. And to be frank, the whole belly come from Jamaica. Jamaicans is the one where make people know say you can really do this. And our biggest problem in Jamaica now, the music is too violent.
Yes.
Back then the music, happy music.
Or
So
at least creative.
You see, Winnie Wonder, the Sean Paul, Egyptian. Toast, remember say toast coffee toast and becomes coffee like who she is now.
Yeah.
You understand? Remember say Jada Kingdom, you know, one more. You understand? So we there. So make we be what we used to be. Because it's not what it used to. It's once was. Our thing, once was. Some people say it's dying. That's their opinion. But I don't think it's a dead. But it's weak. It's weak right now. So as I say, we come back to anything for put a little pedal to it, put a little gas to the thing and say gas. You understand? We have things that about the same, so we can't forget. So they're really dead, as them say.
Yeah.
Got people out the same. We have some young artists, but young artists, nothing wrong with the music. I don't have a problem with it. But the problem now is the fact where the music now come out, it now excel. It's stay in one place. And we all know our people them say, so you have to teach them to buy the music. It's not like they're buying the music, so you cannot make it stay there, you're good. You're going to get, them get tired of you. Because that's how music stay. But salvation lasts forever, and it's a good one then.
Yeah, absolutely.
People don't get tired of you if you don't really put in a real groundwork for people are tired of you. You have to have certain substance to really maintain certain role.
It's something about the music that is too raw. Nowadays, some kids, what would you say to them in terms of being creative? Because anybody can tell this man's a creative man. But nowadays, the easiest thing is to get views and to get likes by being nasty and raunchy and explicit and so forth. We talk about what would you suggest to that person in terms of longevity with the music? What would you suggest?
And you see that now is not even it is an era, you know. Because we would have been the 80s, like 80s baby to now, and 90s baby like 93, 94-ish, 95, the whole thing cycle start changing.
Got you.
So you see 93, 94-ish, right in that midst, that would have real conscious youth and what they really are doing back then. You understand? From you guys' era to our era. You understand where we becomes that part, you know, where we can see certain things.
Well, go on.
certain
Yeah,
way,
we are.
but at the same time, we can relate with it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So it's not even we is what that mass wants now. You see, the era that's in now, that's it. The only thing now where we can try tell these young acts is this not really.
Leave you. 20 years from now,
You
you ain't gonna have a name.
nobody not gonna hear this.
Yeah.
No matter how it look fulfilling now, no matter how it look now. People get to sense, people gain more sense or more knowledge. Never sense, because we are born in five.
Yeah.
People gain more knowledge as them grow older.
Yeah, I mature a little bit more and you get deeper.
You understand? So, but right now, in this current state, this is what's happening. These kids wants to hear that. Them not give 1 red cent about buying music or not. You get me? That's not a priority. They don't prioritize that at no time. They're only one who wants the music that play. Boss what they meant, cut off the throat, skin out the guitar,
Yeah.
in my mouth. That's the music they know.
Yes.
And me and you, why not? You understand? But reality, people have really enjoyed themselves to it. And this is their era. So it's not about me telling them, say, don't sing that, don't sing that. Just know, say.
How you remain relevant in an era like this then? I promise you that's my last question.
I mean,
How do you remain irrelevant in an era like this?
relevant. I mean, it's simple. If them a do 3 jump, we jump 1.5 or 1, 2. You understand?
Mhm.
Because you can't see the market selling potato. Everybody style put a potato. People run it to buy things. And you are gonna try be the man where sell old shoes where you get from recycle. You understand? When the market requires potato. We don't say that a change. But if everybody buy Irish, you can sell sweet potato then.
A cleaner version of what the market has sell.
You did? We never sell Irish, we sell sweet potato. But some potato business have to go on. Whether we sell potato in the bag, potato chips, or potato fries, or chicken with potato, but some potato have to be mentioned in my sales when me sell.
Well, it's just like the church then. Back in the days we can only righteous. No, at least you have to have a rhythm to the beat at church now and nobody now come. God, makes sense.
Jamaica.com, big up on yourself now. And make sure you're welcome to come buy some of the tune. Want to see some forward tune of view now? Yes, so that me on promotion.
Yeah.
You all know me. Some of you might love me. Some of you might try to. But hey, at least you're trying. Yes, Gyptian, so promote the thing, the new thing. Willie,
Lessons.
you see what I said? Bounce and Only Room for Two. That's the new song now for you guys. You can
Only room for 2, yeah man.
Only Room for Two, but not a threesome. Only
Room for 2, got you. Egyptian, it's been a pleasure. We thank Island Space again, Khalib and David and the new manager. What's the name of the new manager?
Imran,
and the whole crew.
chief music and right direction to the world. Get used to it.
For being part of this today, for allowing us to make an impromptu interview, and we really appreciate it. And Island Records, VP Records, I mean.
Yeah. Miles ahead in reggae, you know.
How can we find this if we need to go tomorrow and buy the new album?
Just stream Spotify, stream Apple Music. Your best way, download iTunes. That's the way you consume music right now. And at the end of this program, we're gonna give you a QR code that you
Yes.
There's be a QR code at the end of this program. Just put your phone up to it and scan. It will take you to all of the platforms that you can stream. Only Room for Two, and Hot Girl Walk Out.
And yeah, walk out, love it, boom. Hey folks, blessings, my brother. Respect.
I tell you what, Egyptian, the folks online are loving the song. First of all, we have a couple of comments, and then I probably may just I might just play the song again and call it an evening. But I just wanted to mention a couple of people who says, I think Jamaican.com. None of these folks come to Canada. Guess we're doing boring. So maybe VP Records and all the artists there. I'm just reading what the clients say. They don't see these artists in Canada, so they're asking to please. What happened? Are we too boring? So, Gyptian, there's a show to be had in Canada. All right, just saying. And that comes from Diana. Maxine says, so true. This should echo Bob Marley. Yeah, we spoke about this. Buy the music, yes. Diana says Jamaicans.com. We're too boring now, right? And TJ Brown is watching also. Diana say yes. Hot girl here. Love the name. And the bounce, yes. So people online are just saying they love the music. Maxine says, I find that Afrobeats genre, the Afrobeat genre, the producers develop dance routine to sell the music. I think that it works. Hot Gal definitely would work with a dance routine. Maxine, we know you as a producer, arranger, and so forth. Why don't you come up with something and make we share it? All right, but I agree with you, Maxine. That should work. Erica says, in Allentown, Pennsylvania, June 10th. Right. So Sonia's watching. Brooklyn. He'll be in Allentown. Sorry, Erica says he'll be in Allentown, Pennsylvania on June 10th. And Erica said Brooklyn, June 18th. So he's making his tour. Thank you, guys. G. Cole is watching, or Gregory Cole is watching. Hey, Gregory, my brother, just say hey to me, man. You just can't sneakingly not sneaking. Me watch your show, you watch my show. We love each other. Just say hi to our brother, and as I say hi to you. Service Hub 21 virtual assistant is watching, and a couple other people say, yeah, man, I love Hot Girls. Hot Girl is on fire. Hey, listen, folks, like I said, it's our pleasure to help our Jamaican community advance in everything we do. And helping us to advance is what we just started, a little YouTube channel. It's on it is on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube, just type in at Bar Talk by M2R. At Bar Talk by M, the numeral 2R. And just look at some of these things. We just streamed this live today, as well as on Jamaicans.com, which is the #1 platform for all things Jamaican and to the world. And we make sure that whenever we go out, we represent Jamaicans.com because it does an excellent job. Before I finish, I hear that there's a comment and moment. Yes, PJ. Oh, on Jamaicans, on Moment, we're on Moment to Remember too, and sometimes we're on the Council General's page and all that kind of thing, and other pages. So Noya, we're gonna close out by playing Room for Two Only and Hot Girl, because the people are on fire with it. But listen, if you like the song, don't bother try to record what we're just doing just now. Just look up here. PJ Sam right this time. There's a barcode and it worked because we check it. Just stream the thing and scan it and then stream and pay for your stream. All right. As always, Bar Talk, Moment to Remember, which is the studio. We do photo and video and anything you want. Keep supporting us at Jamaicans.com, the #1 platform for all things Jamaica to the world. And for Bar Talk on YouTube, that's at Bar Talk by Moment to Remember. We all just want to tell you that we love you, we care for you, and you're the best part of our show. And we will see you next week. I'm going to say that now because I'm going to play Room for Two Only, a Hot Girl, and that's the last thing you hear. You won't hear my voice. So until next week, blessings.
Would love to know you better. know for money. Maga girl, you know them both already. Some me say, bounce, boy. I can walk out, bounce, boy. I can walk out. Me a fuck rock, girl, that a papi show. Girl, they cool up and good on and cool up. What girl? Hot mad and raw. From your city, me know the answer. The way they bounce, boy. I can walk out, bounce, boy. I can walk out. The summer near and everybody ready. Everybody want come show them so my body. Shot shots, girl them look exotic. Not talk from a clap, I just clap it. Wine and bounce and do what you feel. Shake up your ass, see every